What's up, everyone? It's Jim from NEPA Pizza Review here. This might look like a frozen pizza that's wrapped. That's in fact what it is, but it isn't really. It's Apizza. It's New Haven pizza from Zuppardi's in New Haven. You may remember from last summer when I went up and tried out 4 different pizzerias on a Taste of New Haven tour. Zuppardi's was one that I didn't get a chance to try. I'm gonna reheat this, got the next best thing thanks to a friend who ordered a bunch. I'll tell you about it right after this. So here's the scoop, guys. I was in New Haven, and this may look like it says Apizza, but it's not. It's Apizza, A-H-B-E-E-T-Z, or B-S. And I learned that on my Taste of New Haven pizza tour. 4 pizzas, 6 hours, and a full belly and a really good time. I tried Frank Pepe's, Sally's, Modern Apizza, and Bar, and all 4 were awesome. But the one that people were talking about that I didn't get to was Zuppardi. So Apizza is, in a lot of ways, somewhat similar to a New York style pizza, but they claim to be, the pizza capital of the world. I'm not going to start that debate here. But they say it's not where pizza was invented, it's where pizza was perfected. And a lot of us order pizza with a lot of mozzarella on it, and they call that moots there. And the default pizza is actually a tomato pie. Apizza is a tomato pie with just maybe a little Romano or Parmesan sprinkled on top. So you don't get, or there's not a lot of moots on this pizza because it's the default way of ordering. And so for those that want a more New York looking style pie, you're going to want it with moots, right? Learned a lot on the tour. Taste of New Haven, check them out. But this is really cool. A lot of them are cooked in coal ovens. I'm not sure what Zuppardi's does. I'll have to research that and leave it in the comments. But looks really good, and we're going to cook it up. All right, so we're going to have to hurry. It's starting to rain out here, so I'm going to get this right into the Camp Chef. Right now I'm at about 600 degrees. Turned it down though, and we're cooking it on a screen just to preserve the bottom. I only have one chance at this, so I don't want to burn the bottom here. The one thing I noticed immediately when I stuck this in was I was struck by the smell. I felt like I was sitting in Frank Pepe's, the spot, or Sally's. The smell of that pizza in those ovens and the char that they have, it took me right there. I don't know how else to describe it unless you have been there, but the smell of the Apizza really just punched me in the face. So again, the smell of this pizza is just wonderful, and I don't know how to describe it. If I can make a candle out of New Haven Apizza, I'd probably be a candle person, but I can't wait much longer than to give this a try. So, got my trusty pizza cutter here, among the sharpest I've encountered. Mercer Culinary. It's a great cutter, by the way, guys. So, all right, let's get a close-up here of the crumb. And I wish I could just convey to you the scent of this thing through the magic of television or smartphones. Just smells great. Good chew. Took me a little while to set it up. It's not quite as crunchy. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. As I recall. Takes me right back. Now, if you grew up on New York style pizza like I did, it's a bit of an adjustment, right? It's maybe a little drier. It's not they don't slop as much sauce on as I traditionally would like to. And of course you don't have all that cheese there. But the depth of flavor from the smokiness of the ovens are cooked in, again, I'll have to do some research, or you can just comment below. Let me know what kind of oven Zuppardi uses. I'll assume coal. Could be wrong. But it's just a different experience, right? As I said, it might look like a New York style crust, but certainly is not. It's thin, light. You can easily, now this is, I don't know, 10, 12-inch pie, maybe somewhere in that range. You can probably easily yourself kill 2 or 3 of these because they're just so light. But so good, some light seasoning there. Its elegance is in its simplicity, I would say, guys. And for me, the cool thing was it took me back to New Haven on that New Haven tour I took. And I'm giving a lot of plugs in this video for New Haven a Beats tour. But Colin, who runs that, who I met on the tour, does a fantastic job. And really, it's a pizza bucket list item, guys. And for me, you know, eating Zuppardi's in person is a bucket list item, as well as that white clam pizza at Frank Pepe's, which I've had twice now, and I've made a few versions of it myself. Really, really great stuff. New Haven, they say they're the pizza capital of the world. You know, I get where they're coming from. I think I still live in the pizza capital of the world here, or near the pizza capital of the world here in NEPA, but we'll have some fun with that controversy in the comments. And I say give this a try, guys. You know, might not be for everybody, but if you're a pizza lover and you like the subtle details of great pizza, Beats is for you. So give it a try. Also look up New Haven, Taste of New Haven pizza tours. I think they have socially distanced type tours available. And it is a lot of fun for pizzas, and you meet a lot of cool people, and you learn a lot about history. So, New Haven Pizza, good stuff, great stuff. I'll give you my review down, although we have to understand this is a frozen pizza, not the real thing. But I have to tell you, I'm impressed with how this thing cooked up. Better than any frozen pizza out of the grocery store I've ever had. So, good job, Zuppardi's. Come to